Palantir absolutely destroyed earnings today. I'm gonna go over the news, exactly what happened, and show you the charts because I've been calling this for a couple weeks now. If you're part of the team, you know I'm huge on Palantir. I'm big on Mullen and Palantir, and we cover a lot of that in the Patreon down below if you want to learn more, of course. Before I get started though, don't forget to drop a like. Excuse this right here. My son spilled whatever it was on my shirt, but we still make videos anyways, right? Think about subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. I make Mullen content every single day. I'm also making Palantir content every now and then. Really depends on how this video does. If you want me to make more Palantir content, let me know down below. This stock just rose over 28% in after hours. Let's get into it. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You got to do your own research at the end of the day. Palantir soars on earnings, beat and prediction of full year profitability. Now, if you've been with Palantir for a couple years, they haven't been profitable, and last earnings call was the first time that they were profitable, and this is the second time that they're profitable. So this is huge news. They're also talking about some S&P 500 talks, like they're heading in that direction, which will be huge for Palantir. Palantir has been getting crushed over these last couple years. It was trading at highs, I believe, of 42, and it crashed all the way down to about $6. I do believe that we bottomed out about $6. I don't think we're gonna go lower than $6. I'll show you the charts in a minute, but this is big news of what happened today. You can see a couple things below me. Shares of Palantir rose as much as 28% in extended trading Monday after the company released first quarter earnings and beat analysis estimates on top and bottom lines. CEO Alex Karp said the company expects to remain profitable each quarter through the end of the year. So that's forward thinking. That's huge, especially for a company that I think is very undervalued, now trading at $9.38. Before market close though, we closed at $7.74. Palantir's revenue for the quarter increased 18% year over year, and its US commercial revenue grew 26%. So again, they have been killing it with the government deals. They have been killing it with commercial, and I really do think Palantir is a company that's gonna be here to stay. It's one of my long-term holds. I also have been trading the stock. Again, if you're part of the Patreon, you know we've been doing this. I'm going to be making update videos on how to take profit with Palantir, when to buy back in on potential pullbacks, because that's really how stocks move. They go up, they come down, and you got to understand really how they're going to move to maximize your profits. Links down below for more info. Another big thing was the revenue, $525 million versus the $506 million expected by analysts according to Renfit. So again, this is big news, $525 million in revenue. I've also talked about that they have over $2.6 billion in cash. I don't really know what they're doing with it, if it's just sitting in the bank or if they're actually investing it. But if they are investing it, that would increase obviously more money for them, which will make them an even better company. Now, this is huge that they beat what analysts were expecting of them to do. Again, I really do like Alex Karp. I think he's very different. I think a lot of people say he's cocky, but I think he shows up, he delivers, and it's okay for him to be cocky if he's showing up and delivering, right? Palantir's revenue for the quarter increased 18% year over year. We went over this. And then its US commercial customer count increased 50% year over year, growing from 103 to 155 customers. The company reported second ever quarter of positive net income on GAAP basis at 17 million. So that is a huge deal. Second quarter in a row, and Alex Karp is saying that he expects each quarter to be profitable for the rest of this year. That's very bullish for a CEO to say that, right? But of course, there will be pullbacks, so you want to be aware, manage your risk, and be careful with this stock. Unless you're a long-term bull, then you can just hold it and hold through the red days. But if you want to trade, obviously that's a way to go as well. You can see last quarter, Palantir marked its first ever quarter of positive net income on GAAP basis at 31 million. This is a significant moment for us and our supporters, Karp said in release at the time. Palantir said it expects to report between 528 million and 532 million in revenue during its second quarter, and between 219 billion and 2.24 billion for the full year. Wow. Karp also said the demand for Palantir's new artificial intelligence, so they're getting the AI platform, is without precedent. The company's AI platform allows commercial and government sectors to use large language models based on their own private data sets, and it will be available to select customers this month. So you see where the world is going. We're big on AI right now. We're big on EV vehicles, electric vehicles. I talk a lot about Mullen, but AI is also kind of going around right now, and I think it will definitely be a part of our future. So it's smart that Palantir is also putting this within their business model. Looking at the charts, we have been following the stochastics so closely, and I've been letting the team know that whenever we're trading in low areas like this, we tend to move up. Palantir follows the indicators very closely, so we can see right here that we started to move up today, of course, because there was earnings after hours, and you can expect this thing to just go up even more. Now, once this starts to get super high right here, I would start to look to take some profits. We also have the RSI that has bottomed out pretty much and has popped up today. Now, you can't see the RSI after hours because that was obviously a huge move all the way up to $9.42 right now. But when market closed, the RSI was at 44, so this will obviously be much higher tomorrow, especially if the rally continues when the market opens. Now, I have had this gray zone up here for a while, and this was a price target that I've shared with the YouTube channel, obviously shared with the team as well, but this is an open gap, right? And it's really interesting because if you take the Fibonacci's from the old high being about 909 and bring it down to the low, which we bottomed out pretty recently at about 731, then you can see that we are on our way up to the 1.618 on the fibs, which is also close to the open zone, the open gap, the gray area in my opinion. So this area is a place that I would probably be looking to take some profit. It really depends how the RSI is looking, how the stochastic is looking. So you really got to start to understand how these indicators work with these stocks. But just for a quick overview, I would probably look for the gray zone to take profit. Now you can't see on my chart, but there is another open gap trading at about $13.50, about $13.50. Now, could we run all the way up there? I do think we could, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm just excited for the 28% move up in after hours, so congrats to everyone holding. Of course, if you guys want me to make more Palantir videos, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know. If we can get this over 200 likes, that would be amazing. Hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully we have a great week with Palantir and Mullen for sure. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great night.